Hello, 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 friends. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. This is Mrs. Deveter. I know it's been a long time. I know you've missed me because I have missed you. But here I am. We're live. So everybody come on in the room. Come join me. I'm waiting for my friends to filter on in before we get this party officially started. I hope a notification went out last night. I was running around like a mad woman and did my post very late in the evening. So I hope people saw that I was going live and that you will come and join me. I am going to go and try and get some people to come online. Come on through, y'all. We are here live on the Furls YouTube and on Crochet Foundry's page. Yay, yay. Hey, Sharon, come on in. Tell your friends that we're live. Go on and forward the link. Let them know we're here. Hey, Ray. Hi, Hal. Come on in, y'all. Let me know who you are and where you're coming in from. I'm so glad you guys decided to click that link and join the party. Like I said, you know, Mrs. Deveter has 15,062 things going on, and I set up this stream late yesterday. So it might take some time for people to come on in, but come on in the room, everybody. Let me know who you are and where you are coming in from. It has been a while. I know. It's been a while, but I'm here and I'm here to hang out with you all for a little while. I have an amazing guest who's going to join me. We're going to talk about the Crochet Foundry magazine, and I'm going to mute this other computer because you know the people want my attention and I don't want to give it to them. Okay, I muted that computer. Sorry, y'all. Multitasking. You know, it's what I do. Hey, Lori and Christina. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Oddity. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Angela and Kiva. Thank you so much for joining, folks. Hello, hello, hello. It's been busy, y'all. Ray wants to know where we've been. It's just been busy. I mean, y'all have seen all the releases that Furls has come out with in the past like 2 months. It's been a madhouse. They have just been releasing hooks like crazy people, and we all love it. I don't know about you, but I do. And then you have this amazing magazine that's coming out monthly. So the team has been super busy. From Crystal to Lorraine to Pam, everybody has been super busy. And so we weren't able to schedule any lives. But here I am now. And I'm excited that you guys are all here joining the party. Hello, Miss Ola Joe. So glad that you are here. Hey, Joy and Stitch by Paige. Who else is here in the room? Hey, Keith, how you doing? All the way from Antigua. I'm so happy that you guys have joined us. All right, so I have a very special guest joining me today, and I'm going to bring her on screen. You have seen her before with me. We have gone live before. Her name is Jessica, and she is an amazing designer, and she has a pattern in the October issue of the Crochet Foundry magazine. And so I wanted to come and chat with her about her new pattern and just hear what's been going on with her. So please welcome Jessica to the stream. There she is.
Hi everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing?
This is great. I am doing great. I'm just happy to be here.
Yay, me too. I'm happy to be here. It's been a while. I haven't been online with my friends in quite some time. September was like a whirlwind. I was on a cover of a magazine. It was just a lot.
You're a model.
OMG. I shared when I went live with Crystal, how when she sent me the magazine, I was like, wait a minute, that's my face. Wait, that's my whole that's me on the cover of this magazine. That's insane. And I kept laughing, and my husband was like, why are you laughing? I was like, look, come and look. So he came and looked. He was like, oh, that's great, babe. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you don't understand. That's me on the
I love that. It was such a good issue too.
So the patterns in that issue were breathtaking. They were all beautiful, so well done and thought out. Just all kinds of amazing things. The designers who submit to the Crochet Foundry magazine always have me in awe. And you are one of those amazing designers. How many patterns have you had in Crochet Foundry now? Do you know?
Ooh, 6 or 7?
That's
I
so cool.
think, yeah, 6 or 7. I think I started last fall,
Okay.
and then I'll be in the winter issue that's coming up. Just, keep an
You're
eye out
so
for that.
fancy. Look at you. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
love it. Tell the folks a little bit about the pattern that you have in this issue, in the October edition.
So the pattern that I designed is the City Lights cardigan. And the reason I named that was because the theme of the issue was sort of like books and like being cozy, that kind of thing. So the City Lights bookstore is actually a famous bookstore in San Francisco.
Oh,
And I found that out when I was like sort of doing research on what to name this. So that's why I named it that. And it is just like an oversized, cozy cardigan. It has like 4 to 6 inches of positive ease, which means it's just like really flowy. And then it uses the crumpled griddle stitch.
which
Um,
I was practicing before we came on.
Yay!
I was like, "Oh, what is this stitch?" The
It's so
crumpled
fun. It does like just such
griddle
a
stitch.
cute texture that I
Yeah,
just
it
love.
does. I love
Um,
it.
and it's sort of similar to, I know Christina mentioned, hello Christina, that she ordered the yarn for my Ava cardigan, and that uses the griddle stitch, like not the crumpled griddle stitch. So they're like different stitches and different sizes as well, like how they fit and everything like that. But that is sort of what I was going for with that. I just wanted it to be like a really cozy cardigan that you could like throw on and like dress it up, dress it down, just wear it with leggings. That's like my favorite thing to do, just like wear a sweater with leggings.
Yes.
So that was what I was going for. And I just love the dark blue. It looks so pretty.
So pretty. Tell us a little bit about the yarn.
Yeah, so it was a DK weight yarn. It was 100% baby alpaca, so it was super soft. Like it was just like amazing to work with. And then I matched the yarn was dark blue, so then I matched it to my Furls streamline hook. I forget what color this is called. I think it's like
Let me
Pisces.
see it.
Is the
Oh,
blue?
yes, that's Pisces.
Okay, yeah. I get them all confused. There's just so many pretty hooks. But yeah, so I wanted to match the yarn and the hook together, which honestly I had never done before. Like my hooks, they never match ever.
Girl, that is a whole thing. You got to be matchy with your
I
yarn and your
love it.
hook.
You know what? I love the 2 hooks that are like my absolute favorite and are, well, they're both the resin, like the streamlines. I love those. But I had the cafe, which is sadly now retired. Which
I
is
was like, oh my
devastating.
goodness. I hope people are like getting that hook because it's so pretty. I love the cafe hook. I think
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
I have a whole for my birthday a few years ago. My parents got me a set of cafe hooks in all the
Oh,
sizes with the box too.
uh-huh.
And I always use those because I just
Uh-huh.
love them so much. And
Oh.
then I also really love, I don't have it somewhere in the other room, but the sparkle hook. Like, you know which one I'm talking about? The resin that has the glitter in
Oh,
it?
the newer one?
Yes,
Yes. So the birthday hook.
yes, the birthday hook. I love the birthday hook. But that's why, like, the hooks that are my favorite
Uh-huh.
don't really match what I'm making ever.
She's like, I just love the hooks
I just
that
love
I
them.
have.
So they
I
just
don't
look
need
like
to match.
everything.
So folks are asking what hook was that you showed, and it was the Pisces hook that she
Yes,
held up,
Pisces.
which is super pretty. It's blue
Yeah. It
and
looks like black here, but it's not. It looks
yeah,
more like how Mrs. Deveter's is like it's like more blue.
yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
navy blue and it
Yeah.
has some clear in there. Like right up here, mine's is clear with a really nice swirl. So this is a super pretty hook. Love, love,
Yeah.
love the Pisces hook. Let's see. I think we have some questions in
Yeah.
here. Oh my goodness. Sharon says she does not have a furls hook yet.
Sharon.
Sharon, we're gonna have to change that, Sharon. You need a furls hook. Let me see. Oh, somebody wants to know about the sweater you're wearing now.
Oh, the sweater I'm wearing now is a design that I have that is coming out in November, the first week of November. And this uses a bulky weight yarn. It doesn't have a name, so that's why I just keep calling it. I keep just referring to it as like my hot pink cardigan because I can't think of anything that okay. In terms of designing, one of the things that I hate, I really don't like it. I do not like coming up with the names for the sweater.
Yeah, it's
I don't.
definitely hard. Like I love the inspiration you got for the new sweater in
That
this.
took me hours. That took me so long.
But I love the correlation between the bookshop and the sweater and how you made it all come together. But it definitely does take time to come up with the names of your pattern. I commend people who do it with ease. Like I remember when Pam was working on Wander and she was trying to come up with the names for Wander, and she was like just so on it. And I'm like, how do you do that? I don't know how the
I
name
don't
thing.
know.
Yeah,
That's
I'm right there with
crazy.
you. I'm
Yeah, I
right
don't like it.
there.
And then you'll like sit for like a while and be like, oh, I came up with a name. This is it. And then you go on Ravelry and it already exists. And you're like, now
I
what?
can't use
Like,
that name.
yeah, I can't use that. Like, so yeah, it's very hard. So, but long story short, this sweater is coming the first week of November. And I'm super excited because it's very cozy.
I love that. And Angela, I absolutely love that. I have my 5-year-old name my things. He is creative and a little crazy. I love that. I
I love
think
that.
kids come up with the best names too, right? They're
Yeah,
super
they definitely would.
intuitive. Ray said you should call it the It sweater.
Oh my gosh. People be like, what? Why did you do
This, what are you wearing? I'm wearing the It.
that? Yeah, don't worry about it. If you know, you know.
Oh boy, I love it, love it, love it. That is so so cool. So, how is this sweater worked up? Is it worked up in panels? Is it all in one?
Oh,
Is
it is bottom up. So that's my favorite way to design a sweater. Yeah, I know a lot of people like top down, and I understand that that is intuitively makes more sense because
it?
then you can try on the sweater as you go.
Mhm.
But I am impatient and I love just like going in a long line, just getting started right away. No
Mhm.
math, just sort of ease yourself into it. So that's why I always do bottom up sweaters because I
You're my kind
impatient.
of designer, because they all know that me engaging and all that stuff, I hate it. And I know that with garments, you have to gauge and blah, blah, blah. But you're like, no math. I don't want to do the math. That's me. I'm like,
I
I
don't like
have to
doing
count?
that.
I don't want to do that. It's too much work. I just want to
It
crochet.
is. And I was a really lazy a long time ago because like apparently with gauge
Excuse
swatches,
me.
bless you.
Thank you.
Apparently with gauge swatches, you're supposed to make like a big one, like 10 inches, like
Mhm.
when you design a sweater, and then you're supposed to block it, like why, like how it's going to be in the sweater, which I guess makes sense. And then you pin it like, and then you measure it. But that takes so long because you have to wash it and wait for it to dry. It takes
Who has
forever.
time for that madness?
Ew.
Who
I
has time
agree.
for all of that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I commend you, garment designers. You have to have a lot of patience, I think, in order to really make a garment and know how it's going to come out. Do you have testers when you make your patterns?
Yeah, I have an email list. Um like it's on my website. There's like something at the top that says like pattern tester application, and basically you can just sign up to be on my list, and then that way anytime that I have a pattern test coming up, I just send it to my email list and be like, "Hey, do you want to test this?" So it's not,
Right.
you don't sign up for the pattern tester list and you're obligated to make every single sweater that I design. It's just
Mhm,
whichever ones you want to
mhm,
pattern test for me, you
mhm.
can. You're on the
That's
list. And then
cool.
you're
Now
only supposed
remind me of your website because I want to put it in the comment section.
Oh yeah, it's herstitches.com.
Okay, that's what I thought.
HERR.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I just shared it. You guys, if you're interested in participating in, being one of her pattern testers, sign up for her email list so that you could be included. I think it's valuable and you get to make a super cute sweater. She makes some pretty nice sweaters, y'all. Like
You
she's
know.
really, really good. Remind those of the people who are watching who may not have seen our other lives, remind them how long you've been crocheting and what your main gig is. Like, let them know a little bit about Jessica.
Um, so I learned how to crochet when I was like probably like 8, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere around there. And then I did not crochet. I could only make little like circles, basically, little tubes. Um, didn't know how to crochet barely, just put it away. Then so this kind of ties into my day job. During the day, I'm a neuroscientist at UPenn, and I was applying to graduate school, and you need to like, a lot of times when they interview, it's like over a whole like 2 or 3 days, so you're staying in a hotel. And at one of my hotels a few years ago, there was a Joann's, I think, next door, and I was like, well, I have literally nothing to do until the interview tomorrow, so I just went to Joann's and like got some yarn and a hook and just sort of like, I don't know, just tried to make something. It was not good. And then after that, I sort of like rediscovered that I really liked crocheting, and then I realized there's like a huge Instagram community and like so many designers. And so then I started following them. I tested for a few people, like pattern tested for a few people, which ties into, I know somebody asked like tips for writing patterns. Like
Mm,
the first thing I would say is to test a few patterns for other designers, because then you kind of learn how a pattern should be written, and that's super, super helpful. And just the construction. I didn't know bottom up sweaters were a thing, which also ties into someone else's question about what bottom up sweaters are. So basically, what it means is you start from the bottom edges, like the front and the back panel together in one long line, and you keep working back and forth until you get to about here where the arms start, and then you just work each panel individually. So it basically minimizes your seaming of
mm,
a sweater. So that way all you have to seam is the top shoulders together, and that's it.
mm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And that,
That's cool.
I guess that was a very long. So during the day, I'm a neuroscientist. I do experiments. I'm getting my PhD, I think in 2 years is when I defend my thesis. I'm not really sure. It's kind of loose in graduate school. It's like when you finish. It's not like
Wow. You're going to
it's
be
unofficial.
Dr. Her.
Dr. Her stitches.
That is so cool. Are
Thank
you, do
you.
you have an idea of what you're going to do your thingy on, your
Yeah,
doctoral
I
thingy?
study
What is it called?
thesis.
Dissertation?
Thesis.
Thesis. Okay.
Yeah, thesis. So I use zebrafish,
Mm-hmm.
which are really cute little fish. And I study how cells like know where to go. So like how your eye cells know how to get to your eye, or like how your spinal cord cells know that they have to be in your spinal cord, like stuff like that. So like position, like how they get their directions, like how do they read a map to know where to go.
Wow. That's
It's very
interesting.
fun.
That's very interesting, very smart, and doesn't have anything to do with math. And
Yeah. lot of math, oh gosh. So much math and computers and oh my gosh, defending your thesis, does that involve sword fighting? I wish. I feel like that'd be easier than what I actually have to do. It's like an hour where you literally present your research from like the last 6 years. Like, and then for another hour, they ask you questions about it to like make sure you know what your everything like, and you defend your thesis. Like they'll challenge like your uh findings, and then you have to like defend it. Yeah,
that's
I'm nervous.
insane. So what happened? You know, they're not going to do this, but what if they say, "Oh no, this will never work," or "Oh no, this is not good"? Like, what do you do then?
You have a meeting with them every year, so they know you're on track, and they
Okay,
won't let you defend your thesis unless they like know that you are ready.
gotcha.
So, yeah, like you're led on the path. They'll challenge you, but you are helped
Led
along.
on a path. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you and that. Like you're designing things and then you're going, you're looking at your zebra fishies and you're doing what you need to do with your fishies, and then you go back to designing. You should name something with zebra or something.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. I really
Right?
should. They're pretty too. They actually look, the colors sort of look like this. They're like they're striped though. Like the one is like, it's like got this like, see the like white silver part? It'll have like
Mhm,
one stripe of that. And
mhm.
then the dark blue part, it'll have like one stripe of that. It's very cute.
Wow.
So I
How
feel
many?
like
I know I'm like asking all these questions about zebrafish. It has nothing to do with crochet, but it's a part of
it's
who
okay.
you are. So,
Keep
how
everyone
many
on their
zebra?
toes.
Like, how long do they live? Like, what's the lifespan of a
Uh,
zebrafish?
zebrafish live for like 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
They're taken very well care of. They eat like kings in the zebrafish world, like the best they could possibly be taken care of. They are like, and there's a lot of them too. They're so probably like hundreds of thousands. Like,
Wow.
yeah, it's really cool. It's cool. There so many inspections to make sure they're healthy too and happy. So they're like living their best life.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. Really, really exciting. And I'm really rooting for you. Hope that
thank
everything goes
you.
well with your thesis. You do have some more time. So I'm sure you'll have about 12 more patterns written for Crochet Foundry by the time you have to defend your
Probably I'll have to
thesis.
pick which one I'm gonna wear the day
Right?
of.
Right?
Yeah.
You have
I'll
to
pick
make
my
sure
favorite.
they have it in fall or winter so that you can wear one of your beautiful
I'll
sweaters.
live stream the thesis for everyone.
Oh gosh, people be sitting in the background crocheting while you defend
Yeah,
your thesis.
that'll get me through. Like knowing everybody is like behind the scenes crocheting. That'll be
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. I love that. I am so excited for you. I just love talking to smart people. And you are one of those people. I was like, oh, yes, Jessica wants to chat. I'll chat with Jessica, of course.
Yay,
Now,
thank
you know, we have to do a giveaway because we have all our friends here and they came to my first live after I don't know how long. I put on my breast cancer awareness earrings
you.
today.
Oh,
Yeah.
we both have pink for
Yeah,
our
we both have
thesis.
on pink. Look
Yeah.
at us. Look at us. Yes, matchy matchy. Love a good matchy matchy. So I am going to give away an issue of the magazine to someone. What should they put in the comment section to get to be in the running to get a
Oh,
magazine,
dear.
Jessica?
Her stitches, or just her.
All
or
right.
pink. Or pink. Somebody said pink. That would be cute.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead and put pink in the comment section for a chance to win an issue of the Crochet Foundry magazine. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to
Yeah.
give away one issue of the magazine to someone today, and then when we come back again, we'll do a replay and give away to somebody else. So put pink in the comment section, and you have like half a minute to go ahead and spam pink. One entry, please, everyone. Type it in one time. Do not type it in multiple times. Stitch page. You already put it in twice, didn't you? Shame. Only one entry, please, folks. And then we are going to scroll, and pick a winner. I'm so glad that you all decided to come and join us today on this live. It's October. I know everybody is excited about spooky month, and people are making all kinds of fun things for Halloween. I don't really get into that, but I love to see what folks are making. Yeah, I love to see all the little pumpkins. I tried to make a pumpkin from one of oh gosh, I can't remember her name right now. Woo! Just completely skipped my mind. But it's in one of the free magazines. But it looks like an orange.
It does, but I love that.
Okay,
Okay,
I was like, why does my pumpkin look like an orange?
those like, or is it Ami? That they scare me. Like that's like, I am so scared to make them. Like they
Really?
are so intimidating to me. That
I love
and
Amy.
okay, this is gonna sound so ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Hats. I'm so nervous to make a hat. I don't know why. I have super bulky yarn that I'm like, okay, this is it. This is gonna be a hat. And it's been a month and I have not made that hat because it's so intimidating to me. I don't
What part of it is intimidating? What scares you about making
okay, like when you decrease at the top or when you like come down. I don't know why. That should make sense to me. Like I make sleeves. Like it should be
Yeah, you do. You make sweaters and you know how to make them up and down and side to side.
yeah. But yeah, that is intimidating to me. All the
No.
smaller projects like really are intimidating.
It's just like, no, that's too small. I need a big project. Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting. How long does it take you to make a sweater typically?
I think it varies. It takes like 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, but it depends. Like the one, oh gosh, I think it was called the Callum Lily cardigan that I designed for the spring issue. That used fingering weight yarn.
No, thank you.
And it took me so long.
No,
and then at one point I realized I messed up and I had to pull it all out. And I was just like tears in my eyes.
Oh no. Yeah, I am not a fan of that. So interesting enough, I use thread to make earrings, but earrings are quick projects, right? So
they're small,
they're small. A fingering to make a sweater or a shirt or something. No, thank you. Seems like you'll be there until the next season.
It was crazy. I couldn't believe I even suggested that in my design proposal. Because then they sent me the yarn and I was like, what was I thinking? Like, why would I suggest this as a design? Like I did this to myself. They didn't come up with it. I did. This is terrible. And it has like these long front panels too that came out. So it was like a sweater, but like there was so much other stuff that made it so much worse in terms of like, length of time it took me to make that.
She's like, never again.
Yes. It was terrible. And I love that sweater so much. Like it's like one of my absolute favorites, but it was rough.
Yeah, a one and done. Those are the one and done sweaters.
That's why I
Like,
like this one. It was bulky weight yarn. It
uh-huh.
didn't take that. It took me like maybe 10 days. And I only crochet at night, like 2 hours.
Okay.
Like it didn't
Right.
I'm not working on it like full time.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right. That's so cool. All right. I know that people have put I'm gonna scroll up until I get to the pinks. And then okay, let's see. All right, I'm in the pink section, so I am scrolling and you tell me when to stop.
Stop. Stop.
Joy Thomas, congratulations. You are the winner. You need to email support, SUPPORT, at crochetfoundry.com to get. So email support at crochetfoundry.com and you will receive a copy of the October issue of the magazine.
Yay.
Congratulations, Joy. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me tag her or not. But yes, congratulations, Joy Thomas. You are the winner of the Crochet Foundry magazine for October, which features, tell them the name of the pattern, Jessica.
It is the City Lights cardigan.
The City Lights cardigan. Love it. I think it's a beautiful cardigan. Now, I do have a question for you. When I was trying to do my little, whatever I was trying to do, trying to test the thing, I always get screwed up on this, right? I always get jacked up on where I'm putting my stitch. So where am I
So
supposed to put it?
the top, like see the two loops on the top?
Here or here?
Right there. Yeah, those two loops. That's the last stitch. And then you chain one and then you turn and the chain one does not count as a stitch. And then
Aha.
you work into that last one that you did, the tops of it.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I always struggle with that. You know, no matter how long I've been crocheting, I'm like, where am I putting my hook in this turn? Where am I going? What am I doing? But yeah, super fun. Always enjoy chatting with you, Jessica. I know we all have many, many things that we are doing. So I'm going to say so long for now. Oh, wait. Somebody wants to know the weight of the yarn in the City Lights cardigan.
Oh, it's DK weight 3.
DK
Yeah.
weight 3. Thank
Yeah.
you, Jessica. So yeah, go and get you some yarn. So Joy, get your yarn so you can make this beautiful, beautiful cardigan by the amazing Jessica Her Stitches. Thank you for hanging out with me, Jessica. Really
Yay.
appreciate it. I'll
Thanks
see
for
you
having
soon.
me.
I'm gonna say bye-bye to my friends.
Mhm.
All righty. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this morning. It has been such a pleasure chatting with Jessica. It's always fun to catch up with her. Honey, she is doing all the things. I'm excited about all the patterns that she's done so far for Crochet Foundry, and I know in the future she's going to make some more amazing ones. So be sure to tune in the next time I go live. Hopefully it will be very soon, and I will see you all again. Have a fantastic day. Go ahead and put something fun on your hook or complete something that's already on your hook. Tomorrow is Finish Friday. I want to see what you made. Tag me at Mrs. Deveter on Instagram, and I'll definitely see what you made. Make sure you use the hashtag I love furls or I love my furls whenever you post your images. Hope to see you all again real soon. Bye.